I was scouring the internet and I came across this live feed. And as I'm watching it, I'm like, this has to be the first one. This guy has a telescope that is up there with NASA's, the government's. I'm sure it's probably not all the way at that level, but it's the only one that's going to give us the details that this guy is giving us of 3i Atlas. These images are incredible. Now, I haven't watched the whole thing. Like I said, I kind of skimmed through it and then I jumped to set up to get ready for this. And we will get into some compilations a little later and we will have some fun, but this is really interesting. Watch this.
You see that black dot? I can't zoom anymore. Is this black dot?
I mean, this is incredible.
You see it?
Look at that.
This is 3i Atlas. You'll see it moving.
This is amazing. Look what he's doing to give us these images. He's got a CCTV camera, which I heard when I was skimming
This
through.
change of brightness,
And
it's
it
the
turned on
usual
to
change
CC
that we
camera or
see
CCTV
because
powered
of
on
the
or whatever
sunset.
into this telescope
It's very
side. This is
dynamic.
incredible.
You see?
What do you guys think this is? Is it alien technology? Is it a probe? Is it a spacecraft? Is it just a comet? For those that don't know, it's our
You'll
third
see it moving
interstellar object
towards the
ever.
sun, so in this direction.
It's the size of Manhattan or larger.
I'm doing like this because it's very, very blurry, the sky.
What makes it
You see it's
incredible,
always changing the brightness.
it's the only comet, asteroid, meteor, interstellar object that's actually flying within our solar plane and the actual plane of our planets.
This is the star.
It's going to be
Double
passing
stars
3
here.
planets. Mars, Venus, Jupiter, and we're not going to be able to see it. When it's closest to us, it's actually going to be behind the sun. That's what makes the thing intriguing too, is that its intent. I'm not sure if you've heard of Avi Loeb, and I'm sure a lot of you probably have heard about this if you clicked on this video. But there are people in my circle that actually don't know anything about this. And when I brought it up, I could not believe it. It's one of the reasons I decided to start this. My friends, co-workers.
Remember, I'm using
no
a
clue.
telescope. I'm using a telescope, a powerful one, but from home. I'm not James Webb Space Telescope. I'm not Hubble. I'm not Atlas Telescope. I'm not Gemini. I'm not NASA. You're lucky because you have someone that is showing you the real-time views. If something happened right now, you will be the only ones to watch from the general public. Only them are monitoring this, but just for them.
This is incredible.
Not to share with us.
Should check out his
Right? Otherwise you would have
his site. I'll
every
pull it up
day
real
you
quick.
would have images of it. You see he's moving here.
Dobsonian Power. Definitely go check it out. Subscribe. I'm going to click subscribe right now. I already clicked like. This is incredible.
There we go.
I'm already working on a project to do a video on 3i
Oof,
Atlas.
this is so hard today.
But when I came across this, I had to clue you guys in about it. There's all these videos and like mini kind of documentaries and updates of what's going on, but nothing like this.
Here. It looks like it has a glow around it. With this perspective, you see it? With this perspective, this should be because of that coma, that huge. When you heard about the half of the size of the sun, it's the coma. It's mostly CO2, we know, which is another anomaly because it has too much CO2 for the water it has. It doesn't match with the comet composition, you know?
That's why originally it didn't have a tail.
Looks like something here as well.
Yeah, that's weird.
But we have
There's
the
other
noise
ones
of
up
the
there.
camera, don't forget. God, this is always moving. Look.
Oh, that's
Look,
a
it's
great
moving now
view.
here. You see? It will stretch because it's moving in this direction.
I can't get my volume right. He keeps changing his voice to him.
David, I criticize
Okay, echo
China.
on
I always say China, especially China, they are very opaque. It's like something that we can't count on them. But I don't know what is worse. If it's not well, you know, to deny information and trying to throw sand to our eyes, you know. Because China knows, man. China knows very well. This world, I blame everybody. Not one side only. Because the world as it is right now, maybe yes, maybe we need an alien show up so we can change and shift this that we have in the world
I'm
right
gonna
now.
pause this right now. A lot he says and a lot I've heard that you're gonna hear when I was skimming through it, I agree with. But the one thing is, you know, throwing sand in our eyes about this. I'm about full disclosure. I really am. But can you imagine what society and the world would be like if the government just came out and said, hey, this interstellar object is going to hit us in this date? It'd be pure chaos. I mean, the world would be on fire. So as much as like, and we will cover some of the UAP disclosure with Congress, those hearings. But when it comes to this, I mean, I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you think we're better off knowing it's coming? I know some of us really want to know. I'd love to know. I'm not going to cause chaos. I'm going to go be with my loved ones. But I'm sure you've seen how this world can react. Not everybody is like us. So, yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you think below.
We live in a world that you know very well. It's all about power, money, geopolitics. It's awful. Ignoring people. We are numbers. We are mere numbers. We do not matter. And everything they do and say that is for us, it's not, man. And it's very sad, man. When we realize that, it's very sad. I don't have anything against NASA. I own t-shirts, caps from NASA. I have stickers around here from NASA. We need NASA. We need NASA. Thank God they show us stuff. But what they are doing with Ria Atlas, I'm sorry, but it's a scam, man. In my opinion, it is.
It's definitely something else going on.
Don't believe? I give you just one thing. James Webb pictures were to be released only on November. Something of this object that is super important. That's what China does. Being opaque, not showing anything. Actually, right now, concerning this object, they are very opaque right now.
That's a great shot. So the other thing is, if this is a natural object, something this size, not many comets or meteors or asteroids have much effect on our sun. You know, there was 1 or 2 cases of that, but 3i Atlas, the size of it alone is like, and the plume, it's like 700 kilometers long, or you know, wide. It's insane. So the electromagnetic properties, the gases, it's gonna have. It's already. I watched another video where it was saying that there were already some eruptions, abnormal eruptions. Oh geez, abnormal erupt. Try saying that 3 times fast. Abnormal eruptions already happening with the sun and the solar flares. So when it gets closer, our weather and the sun could have some reaction. So even if it's not alien,
So we can't say it's a comet. There's a remote possibility that this can be alien, made by design, from the anomalies we discovered. But we want to be prudent and not to alarm people.
see,
We never saw aliens, so we will be prudent. And we, as soon as we have evidence of being a comet, alien, asteroid, whatever it is, I promise that NASA will show to the public. And that's it, man.
Definitely
And when
gonna
they
stay
got
tuned to this guy's
the information, not saying to in November. Are you kidding with me?
you should go back and watch.
With
the
other
beginning. He actually
scientists
showed
that
you the
wanted to
diagrams, and
study
you
that
watch him set up the
information.
telescope. It's really cool.
Then you released it by surprise. Then you are releasing pictures manipulated that I showed you here because they are
Okay.
enhanced. They
I wanted
did
to bring this to your
astrophotography
attention.
with a picture.
You can go to his channel. I'll pull it up again for you guys. It is Dobsonian Power, and this one's 11 comments and live views of 3 Atlas. What are they hiding? This was an incredible find when I was going through. I hope you guys enjoyed this portion of the video. We're definitely going to dive into some UFOs in a minute, but I'm really amazed. This is what I was looking for the whole time, getting real updates on what's going on, not just the smoke and mirrors that were being given. It's amazing. Anyway, let me know what you guys think below. Alien, comet, something else. And let's go ahead and dive into some UFO videos. What we have tonight is a UFO compilation video from You Are Grace. And I've been watching them for a little while now, and they're a smaller channel. I'm only assuming that they're just getting started out by the amount of subscribers that they have, but I can only imagine that they're going to grow with time, because they have a knack for finding unique videos and clips that I don't see on the more popular reaction channels and compilation videos that I watch. So without further ado, I'm going to jump right in, and please go to their channel, subscribe, and do all the good stuff, because they definitely are deserving of it. I'm not saying everything on here is 100% real, and that's what we're here to discuss and find out. So let's go ahead and dive right in. And I have not seen this particular video yet. I wanted to watch it with you guys. Seeing already, I haven't seen half the clips that he.
Before starting, if you like my video later on, then please hit the like and subscribe. I'll be really grateful to have you here. A very interesting sighting comes from Islamabad, where a person caught this incredible footage from a plane.
This is the weather phenomena I was talking about. This kind of stuff's been detected all around the world. It's been caught on video.
Well, if I'm not wrong,
time.
that's how lightning looks from above. But the suspicious thing here is how constant it was. Some people were even saying maybe it's not just a cloud, but something hiding inside it. Probably a UFO charging itself using lightning, because we don't see this behavior every day. That's just people's theory, though. What are your thoughts? Up next, this footage was revealed just yesterday, September 10th, 2025, during a UAP hearing. It brought many interesting points and theories to the surface. Take a look at the footage first, then I'll explain everything, because it's really unbelievable.
I saw this when it came out on the disclosure hearing. We'll talk about it in a second.
This is when it zoomed out, so you can still see it traveling.
To describe it shortly, a military drone captured this orb traveling at very high speed over the ocean. The drone was an MQ-9, and the missile it fired was a Hellfire missile. Now, that type of missile doesn't explode on impact, but nearly destroys the target through spin. It's designed that way, and you can find more details about it anywhere. When the missile hit the orb, it looked like it shattered into 4 pieces. But the strange thing is, even after shattering, those pieces kept following the bigger orb. It was almost like they had their own brain. Or maybe, when the missile hit the orb's protective defense, it ejected those parts. This isn't the first time we've seen orbs splitting into groups. They've shown us this behavior for a very long time.
Yeah, so for those of you that don't know, the military actually disclosed that video in a UFO disclosure hearing, which I think I mentioned before. We will cover some of that. It was pretty phenomenal what happened there. You can go back and rewind it and take a look. There's also another faint glimmer of a light that's also following those 3 parts that broke off. And number one, what are we doing shooting down these things? Like, the capability, like, you can see the capabilities they have. They just got shot with a Hellfire missile and kept on going. Like, nothing phased it. It broke apart, but it all kept following each other. Like, and so, yeah, this was very intriguing. We're actually going to break down that video a little further in a future video, because there's so much that's going on with that. But yeah, it's that's probably one of the best pieces of evidence that the military has, or intelligence has released. So, all right, let's keep going.
What do you think happened there? How would you describe it? Next, on September 8th, 2025, in South Italy, a person spotted something very odd and unexplained over a hill. Something that looked like a huge cross rising above the landscape.
Yeah, this I haven't seen. It's like a cross. I don't know about this.
At first, he thought it could be a big balloon from a children's party, but then remembered there are no places for children around that area. The unusual part was its size. It was massive, and even from far away, it clearly looked like a cross. But it could also be something else. I think many people might have just ignored it, assuming it was a balloon. What do you think? Was it
Look,
a balloon
it looks like it's
or
more,
a really
it's,
different shaped UFO?
changing shape right there.
Next, on June 11,
But
2025,
I don't know what I think about that.
over Colombia, something
Comment
very
below.
strange was caught on camera. A UFO shaped almost like Jimson weed or a round cactus.
That is weird looking.
Guys, what the fuck? This is not a... Is it a weather balloon? Look at the shape though.
Once again, these unidentified objects are getting stranger with time. It feels like they have their own inspiration and taste. They often appear in shapes we already know, like crosses, cactuses, tic-tacs, and more. This one is very odd and confusing. There are no lights, so of course, many people would say it's a balloon again. But as I always say, sometimes what looks like something ordinary might not be that at all. Up next, at an altitude of 11 kilometers above the clouds, a passenger recorded something hiding in the clouds that had 3 stumps, and it's definitely unknown.
Almost looks like the top of a building, but they look like they're thousands and thousands of feet up. See, when that happens, you get the blur, all the moving around. I tend to want to believe it's not
Just
AI.
imagine seeing that while flying at such a crazy altitude. It's really hard to explain. It was pure black, clearly visible, and definitely not a cloud. It looked nothing like any UFO we've seen before. And it makes no sense for human technology to be there. Hovering at that altitude is not possible, at least not with our technology. It seemed like it was simply resting there, unmoving, but still unexplained.
There are videos of
What do you think
strange
it could
things
be?
being caught in the skies
Moving
by
on,
airplanes.
a really clear sighting from Canada shows a saucer-shaped UFO glowing brightly in green light.
I think this
It
is
looks real and unbelievable.
the clip. Yeah, it's gotta be. That wasn't me. Mm, I want to say it looks fake, but that's because every time we see something clear and close, it looks kind of raw.
The exact date is unknown.
That would take
Usually when
serious
such
masking.
clear footage comes out, people don't believe it because it's hard to accept these things are real. This particular video doesn't have much information, but similar UFOs have been seen in different places. The footage looks raw in terms of color and appearance, but since CGI is getting so advanced, some might say it's fake.
See, when
If
it
it
comes to
is,
the trees,
then it looks more like manual CGI, because AI usually makes frames and textures too smooth, which is easier to spot.
that's what I was just saying. So that makes me want to believe this is real. And who's to say, like, every time something comes out that's clear, which in the past used to be the case, but in the mass amount of sightings we're getting, what's to say somebody's not going to get something as clear as this? And I have seen this type of UFO in other clips before. And then when it comes to AI or CGI, the amount of masking it would take, I don't know if you know what masking is, but being able to have the object fly behind other objects. Like, it would have to be damn near perfect to have it go through all the branches that it just did and not change shape or lose its clarity, basically. So, yeah, once again, let me know. But I'm kind of 50-50 on this one. I'm maybe leaning towards a little 60-40 being real because of that, the way it went through those trees.
What do you think? Moving on, what would you say about this next one? Captured from a boat where something at supersonic speed passed directly
Whoa.
in front.
That looks real.
We can say the footage is real, and whatever that was, it was moving at very high speed because it created motion blur on its body. Also, it looked big enough to be seen with the naked eye. It literally came out of nowhere and vanished in the blink of an eye. Do you think it was a UFO or something else? So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if
So yeah, definitely go to these guys, subscribe, and do the thing. And if you can, please go to mine, subscribe, like, comment, do all that good stuff. Being a smaller channel and just starting out, it definitely helps me get some more visibility with YouTube. And I just want to put out there that I'm not saying that 3i Atlas is definitely an alien spacecraft or probe. It very well could be a natural object. I'm just keeping my mind open to the possibilities of anything, because right now the characteristics it's giving off is anything but normal. And the effects it could have on our sun and on our weather and on our planet alone, they're real. So yeah, let's just keep our minds open and stay bold, stay curious, and I'll see you on the next Echo.